Hi, it's me, Anya, and welcome back to Cozy Room Podcast.
Hey guys, it's Artie. Welcome back to Cozy Room.
Womb, girl.
Woo, girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cozy Room Podcast. My name is Shan. I am the mama of the girls, and this is episode 25. Dependent care, and do you need it? Let's talk, because some corporate jobs provide a coverage called dependent care. It's basically a pre-tax benefit account used to pay for eligible dependent care services like preschool, childcare, etc. Sometimes even summer day camp, before and after school programs, but most parents don't even know about it. Most parents don't even apply for it in their benefits at the beginning of the year. And most parents use it. And if you don't, let's talk about it a little bit. Welcome to Cozy Room Podcast. For every great thing in life comes limits. The annual limits on a dependent care deduction on taxes are around $20 per month. No more than $5,000 per year per household. And if you're married, it's about $2,500 filing a separate tax return when you're married. Your job is to make sure the expenses you'll have will qualify. And some people don't even know what those are. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because we need to know how to save while taking care of these kids while we work. I know y'all want to get into this episode, but I got some table topic cards I want to go over. Table topics is basically different stacks of cards that focus on a subject matter that create discussion and good conversation with family and friends. The stack that I have today is called What Would You Do? And it focuses on ethics and integrity. And if you would like to get your own stack of Table Topics cards, you could go to tabletopics.com and use my code ShambyPodden to get 15% off and get your own stack. All right, so the two cards I have is, would you repay friends if your dog ruins something expensive of theirs? Of course. What kind of person doesn't do that? And even with kids, if my kids go to someone's house and break something or eat something, I need to replace it because that is my responsibility. Next question. Would you send Jeff Bezos' wallet back to him if you found it on the street full of $100 bills? Yes, because I don't know. A lot of people say, oh, I don't believe in karma. I know the way that he be treating his Amazon employees is not the best. But at the same time, I'm not going to be walking around this earth knowing damn well that I could have returned somebody's wallet full of money and I stole out of it, or I didn't because I felt like, oh, he don't need this because he has billions of dollars. Like, nah, I'm giving that back. You're not about to have that bad juju on me. Now let's get back to this episode.
Here we go.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
So when it comes to this dependent care coverage benefit, money goes into this account every check. And if you don't use it, you lose it. I lost, I think, $260 something last year because the girls didn't go to before and after care like they did the previous year. And I couldn't change the benefit coverage in the middle of the year. So that's what happened to me last year. Do not be like me. Always submit your claims before the deadline. And if you need to, research your extensions on your claims. Services required for maintenance to your household, such as cleaning or cooking, if you hire somebody, are eligible for reimbursement as long as it's for the primary function of the provider of the service. Like, if they're supposed to be taking care of your kid, and that's part of what they do, that can be used to cover their pay, okay? Now, what's a non-reimbursable dependent care expense would be food, clothing costs, transportation costs for your dependent, between home and care. So like if like a bus comes to pick them up and you have to pay them, they're not covering that. Okay, this amount of money cannot be used for any claim as far as a receipt for that. Medical care, this is not covering that. If you want to, you can go ahead and put your child on your medical coverage, but depending on your state, you really don't have to, because, for instance, Georgia automatically covers children's health care for free. So I don't have to put them on my insurance and pay a higher rate. Okay. School registration fees, that is not covered with the dependent care account. So that's something you would have to pay out of pocket. But the preschool payment weekly itself will be covered. The daycare payment weekly itself will be covered. It will come out of that money instead of coming out of your regular checking account, right? It's just basically an account that's pre-tax to set aside money for things that you have to do every month to take care of your child while you work. Now, if this sounds like something you'd want to do, maybe you haven't done it and you want to do it next year, go ahead and make sure in November, December, you go ahead and sign up for it for next year. Stay up to date on the benefits you select each year, and do not be like me. Sign up for it, don't use it, and lose money. Okay, summer is coming up, and if you want them children to go to summer camp, you better start registering now and applying now, because you can use that dependent care account on the cost. Okay, don't get stuck with your bad decision. And if you already made a good decision to use that account to pay for summer camp. Thank you for listening to Cozy Womb Podcast. I appreciate you. If you would like to know more about Cozy Womb Podcast, check out all my old episodes. You can go ahead and donate to the show with the red circle link in the show notes. And you could go to shanbypodden.com. You could subscribe and become a subscriber on Red Circle, where you could get all of the episodes from 2018. That's when I started this podcast. And don't forget to shop at the Cozy Womb shop. Bye. Bye.
Bye.